Howdy, howdy, everybody. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing quite well myself. Thank you for asking. Turn my volume down. Hope everybody's staying safe and healthy and all that stuff. Trying to get my audio set up so I can hear myself and the music, but not too much of one and not too much of the other. All right. Dublin, Ireland. Welcome to the stream, and welcome to the quarantine party. Ay, ay, ay. What a time to be alive, huh? I saw somebody asking about the next P&B episode. The next P&B episode will be next Friday, the 3rd. Friday the 3rd will be the next P&B. And if you want to watch it early, you can become a patron. $5 get you early access to videos. All right, so I was trying to start this like an hour ago, but I had to do a couple updates. And right now we are in Trains Plus Beta. So whatever they've been talking about in the newsletter, I guess there's some additions with the grassy, what is this stuff called? The turf effects. I don't even know how to use it to begin with, but apparently you could add new layers. So we're gonna just take a look at some of these new features together really quickly. I don't really know the specifics. I have no idea how to use them, and I'm not being, N3V is not making me do this, by the way. It was just an update that was in there, and I was like, you know what, let's check it out together, and we'll see. Let me get myself situated here. All right, so what does this say? New effect layer. Check. My audio is just so weird right now. Can you guys hear the music? Well, it's just kind of dying down right now, but let me know if the balance between the music and my voice sound okay. All right, so let's see. New effect layer. Effect layer name. We're gonna call this quarantine beta test. Effect type. Now, I don't really even know how to use the turf effects layer to begin with, so maybe this will help. Maybe I think they might have made some improvements to maybe make this a little bit more user-friendly. Fingers crossed that's what they're doing, because this is just not user-friendly whatsoever. Okay, so this is the effect layer we made. It's effect preset custom. So now we can just... This is what they should have had from the start. Is this just like a preset? We could just select what we want, and it shows us a preview, and then we could just use it? Is that what this is? 61 people watching right now. That's awesome. Hope everybody's enjoying their Saturday. Over here it's raining, so I figured we'd do a stream. Take my hat off because it's kind of hot. My hair is a disaster, but we'll live with it. By the way, if the bit rate starts getting kind of screwy, let me know. Also, I'm doing this over Wi-Fi at the moment, so we can switch to wired. Okay, so let's see what this looks like. Warning: you have unsaved changes to this effect layer bindings. Do you wish to apply these changes now? Sure, why not? Let's see if... I still have no idea how this works, but we will try anyway. Nope, that's the terrain. So in theory... Oh yeah, look at that. So that just kind of allows you to create, I guess, a turf effects layer, and based on their... like a preset, so that's pretty useful. So let's, I just want to see if we can make another one. How do we make another one? So we'll call this one number 2. Let's just pick a different preset, because this would be a million times easier than having to figure out all those settings, because I don't understand any of it. Oh, look at that. You could actually... Can you move around in here? You could zoom in, at least. Zoom in and out. I like that. So does that allow us to have another one? Okay, cool. So that is super useful. I gotta say, I like that. That is really useful. I'm happy with that. That should have been in there to begin with, rather than having that sort of clunky whatever they had before. All this nonsense. I don't know how I just got to this menu, but kind of scares me. I don't know what all of these settings mean at all, but I'm not gonna mess with that. So wait, what happened? There we go. Let's just delete this stuff. And then we can kind of, there's another setting that they have in here that I want to look at that I'm very curious about. Just get rid of all that grass. Cool. All right. So I think this is the bulk fill effect layer. No, maybe that's not what we want to do. What does that allow you to do? So does this allow me to just put a assets? That's a bulk replace thing. I don't know what that does. That's kind of weird. Fill air. Oh, it does. It fills it with turf effects. Interesting. Neat. Okay. Or you can. All right. That's kind of cool. By the way, tomorrow there will be another video, like a part 2 for the whatchamacallit, the multiplayer surveyor beta test. Sort of a follow-up to my last video. It's only like 3 or 4 minutes long, but it's an actual video. It's not stills this time, so you actually get to see some of the stuff that I was talking about in real time. So there was another thing with the track, or with... Got a little wine this time. Something to do with placing ballast underneath, or textures underneath the rails. I don't really know how that works, but let's just... I honestly have no idea where that setting would even be. That's our layers, that's our track. Select area, get texture. Yeah, I'm not sure where that setting would be. Maybe it's part of this, but I really don't know. I'm not gonna mess with that. Uh-oh, we might have a crash here. Might have a game crash coming. We're frozen right now. So I'll just look at the chat. Oh, there we go. Okay. I think maybe let's just see if it's under the bulk asset. This does look different. So wait, let me see if maybe if we grab our rail. Oh no, I can't have music with lyrics. That's too distracting. Next. Yeah, I don't really know where that... I don't know where that would be. I hope if there's somebody from N3V watching this at some point, they could let me know. Because offhand, I don't know. But again, we do have these new camera settings too. My only complaint with the drone camera... I haven't even used this. I haven't used the drone camera for cinematics at all. And it's just because it moves too quick. This actually seems kind of slow right now, though. I might be able to make use of this now. Or, like, yeah, this kind of diagonal movement is a little quick, plus you get, like, some frame tearing. Look under the tracks. Maybe under advanced. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be under that. All right, so maybe we'll come across that at some point while we're building. So today, while I fight through some allergies, we'll try to do some more work on this build, see what we can get done. What I would like to do, I did lay out a few more of these crossing things here, and I adjusted the height. It seems to seems to work pretty decently, so maybe let's just see if we can adjust that a little bit more. Is that just at 0? Is that the... Really want to find out what the height is that it, oh, maybe that is the right height. Oh yeah, I was looking at this side, where it kind of goes underneath. So let's see if we can match that. And then once we get this, you know, once we get this right, then we can just apply it everywhere. Oops. Well, I mean, it might require a lot more finagling. Somebody did mention putting on, was it a check rail? Let's just see how that looks. Oh, well, that's that. I don't know how I'm gonna grab the right piece. Yeah, I guess you could kind of break it up with that. Maybe there's a better one. Diamond. So if we wanted to hide it, we could. We could hide it like this. I'm gonna just live with it for now. Yeah, it was Viper. Viper was the one who suggested that. Hold on one second, my mama. My mama's texting me. Oh, nothing important right now. All right, so what are we gonna do here? What I was thinking of getting done today is maybe doing like a little seaport area and kind of working on this section over here, because I kind of have an idea of what I want to do with that. I don't really know for sure what I want to do over here just yet, so maybe we could try that. Try working that out, do a little seaport action. Looks like my water reset for some reason. Switch to noon. Or maybe I never set the watercolor. I have no idea. So let's do a little terraforming so we can get the water into like a decent spot. Nothing working? What is going on right now? Terraforming tool is not working. Why are we... What's happening? Oh boy. Oh, I'm placing... Why am I placing turf effects? That's not what I want to do. I don't have that selected. Do I have to change that back? I didn't have to do that before. That was weird. Alright, well, that was what was doing it. Interesting. Let's lower our water down a little bit. There we go. That might be a decent height. WKNS engines on BMP Trains' website. I'll look into that for sure. I did mention that there's... I'm working with Steve Laro of K&L Trains on a little something for that. So I don't know exactly what he has in store, but he is where we're gonna be doing some stuff. So, but I will check out that website, the BMP website, see if I can get some stuff. Because it would be good to have something at least just for cinematics for now, or I don't know, something like that. All right, so we want to like work on our seafront here, seaport. Waterfront area. I'm not gonna make this too deep right now. Where did I put water? I put water all through here. Yeah, we might be able to do some kind of a rail barge operation someplace. We'll see how we can make that work. This music is making me think of SimCity, like SimCity 2000. It had a lot of jazz in it. That'd be kind of a good soundtrack to play too, wouldn't it? Wonder if I could do that, if I can play the SimCity soundtrack during a stream without getting a copyright claim. I like that soundtrack a lot. So we need to think about... Whew, that's good wine. What do we want to do for a seaport? So I kind of have a feeling we're going to want to bring a couple more roads down this way. So we can have, whatever, some side streets. When I was in Portland, Maine, I noticed that there was a lot of these, like, little side streets that came off. And they had a lot of buildings like this that were, you know, whatever, fish markets and that sort of deal. So maybe we'll just start with a couple of those, just rough those in. Cool assets pre-installed in the game called Fish Cannery and Fish Cannery 2. That could work. All right, let's check that out. Because I might need to download some stuff. Fish Cannery 2. Oh yeah, these will work. They look a little old, but they'll definitely fit in here pretty well. Fishing boat. This might be a good one to put in here somewhere too. I used that on the DBEV at some point. Seafood delivery truck. That's a nice boat. Wow. Wow, that's a nice asset right there. Let's definitely use that someplace. Is that a fishing boat? It is a fishing boat. Man, that's nice. I like that. I think these are the ones that I already have placed. Yeah. Fisherman's Wharf, which I think I might have placed also. Yes. We got fishing boats and pallets of this kind of nonsense. Lots of fishing boats. Okay, that's a decent start. And of course, we'll use the JR downtown buildings all over the place too. Let's get a couple more roads laid. Do one here. I'll do one here, I guess. All right, so we got that kind of roughed in. We could probably put a couple of roads over here. Let's keep the intersections kind of across from each other a little bit, just for simplicity's sake for now. We get into like crazier stuff later on. Am I doing all this on the grid? Did I decide that? I don't know if I made that decision the other day. I guess I kind of am. That's fine. I think I even made a comment about that, didn't I? It's like, I always do this on the grid. Maybe one of these days we could I could do a City Skyline stream. That could be kind of cool. Yeah, we'll put a lot of docks in here, don't you worry. Randy Hook, $5. You're an inspiration. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Randy. Really appreciate it. Everybody in the chat, so show some love for Randy, please. Thank you so much, buddy. Really appreciate it. And then maybe we'll do we'll do a cross street, but we'll do it hand laid. These might end up being hand laid roads too, by the way, but we'll get there eventually. Let's make this come this way, maybe. Something like that. Again, I'm just trying to get an idea of what sort of space I want to be working with. And then we'll go from there. Yeah, if we get bored with this one, we'll go over to the Rochester build and do some work on Rochester. But for now, this is what we're gonna work on this for a little bit at least. I'm just like, this particular version has been very slow so far. Pre-caching content. What era is this? This is probably gonna be like somewhat modern, maybe the 90s, 2000s. Oh, come on, game. I'm wondering if my hard drive is getting old or something like that, because everything's just been kind of slow lately on this particular hard drive. I've got one SSD that's just for trains. That's it. I've got Trains 2019. I might have like 3 versions of 2019 installed on it, and then Trains A New Era. And that's it. That's the only stuff that's on it. It's all just Trains content. But it seems to be running kind of slow lately. What is going on? You might have to just switch to Tane and do something else. Okay, finally. All right, yeah, we could use that old building. We got that one down on. I don't know what this is. Oh yeah, quay or key or whatever. However you're supposed to say that. What is this? Some kind of a bridge. Oh, that's kind of a nice looking bridge there. MC Wharf Bridge number 2. I kind of like that. That's really cool. Look at that surface, is nice. That's a bridge. I like the pavement, but I don't know about that blue. It's not too bad, but it's a little bright. That's nice though. What is this? Is this an actual... yeah. Delete. Let's try quay. Okay, we could probably use that. Dock wall. Pretty much the same thing. We could definitely use that too. Let's just search dock. CL always has some good stuff, so let's see what he's got. Or she. That's just sort of just a wall. That one's not bad. I'm not going to use that, so we'll delete that. I wish the preview was a little different, like maybe a little bit more visible. All right, so that's, I guess, what we got to work with right now. All right, so we're going to decide what we're going to do exactly. Let me think about this. So for sure, I want to have some track kind of, I want to have some crossings going through here. So we're just gonna, like I said last time, I'm just winging it. I'm making this up as I go. So we'll see what I come up with. I thought it'd be kind of cool to have a couple tracks here and maybe might have something like this. We could have a couple spots where it like branches off and goes out on a dock or something. That might be kind of neat. So we got that as an idea. Maybe try not to have such a sharp junction, but it's something we can work out. Just trying to rough out some ideas here, what we're gonna do. That's a pretty sharp turn. Yeah, we'll deal with that in a moment. Let me move some of these buildings out of my way. Just pile them over here. So where is our track? We had a track. Okay, so it comes off over here. Wow, why is this so laggy, like rotating around and stuff? Yeah, so we'll have, you know what, let me move these buildings like way out of my way. And move them over here. That way I can actually rough out where we're gonna put our track. And then we can begin to decide like what buildings are gonna go where and how things are gonna look. These are all splines. I want to use this bridge, this Sam bridge somehow. That's really cool. I'll try to find a use for that. All right, so let's work out exactly what is going to go on here. So we're going to have this section of track is going to kind of pop off, and then what's it gonna do? We have to decide, do we want it to follow the curvature of the road a little bit? I think that might be a cool idea. So let's just rough that out. I feel like I gotta switch this track because I can't stand the fact that it keeps disappearing like that. So if we do kind of come off of there, it might be kind of neat. We could do like a small yard maybe. Not like a yard, but like a run around or two. So let's just kind of plan for that. Maybe 3 tracks, that way there's enough room to run around and leave a couple like a small cut of cars or something like that, and that sort of thing. So let's just do this. We don't really have a full plan yet, so we're just kind of experimenting. We'll see what works. The bridge could be the pier. Possibly, we could do that, or maybe that's the way for cars or trucks to get from land onto the pier or something. It might be a thing to do. What did I do here? Shift. I swear my shift buttons just don't work properly. All right, so we got like 3 tracks here. We definitely know for sure we would like to have a couple of dock tracks here, 100%. I would like to do a double dock track. So definitely something like that. Hey, we could even do something really, really kind of crazy. Have a little crossing like that. Maybe it doesn't happen here. Maybe it's some other place. We can make it work. Join the Discord. It's invite only. Usually I put a link in my stream in the chat before I'm over with or halfway through it or something like that. So just remind me again in 20 minutes or something, and I'll put a link in there. All right. So we've kind of got that going, and then we can have a couple of tracks kind of coming off here and there for industries. Maybe if we have like, what is my render distance at? Is it just not set to something high? Oh, maybe that's part of the problem. So maybe we have something like this. you know, somebody like this dude, hypothetically here. He could be here, and then we can have, you know, siding for him. Kind of digging that idea. So we could do something like that. And then we'll do... Let's try to figure this out here. Let's figure out our track. Let's move this. Let's get it to where we want it. Get it parallel. That'll make things a lot easier on us to do. And this little side part kind of defeats the purpose of all this street trackage, but we're gonna add some industry spurs off of here as well, so that it all kind of comes together, makes some sense. And obviously we want to have a nice shaped curve here. As always. All right, that looks good. And then we really just need to decide how. Let's make this a straight section. And then how do we want to link these up? Let's think about that. We connect this guy up. Yeah, let's do that. We can connect this track up like right there. I have no idea what this means, that it's flashing red. This was happening during the beta test the other night, and I was like, what is going on? What does this mean? And then we can kind of maybe sneak that one. Let's see, where do we want to do that? Maybe we sneak it over to here, make it kind of on a curve, but not quite. We definitely need a small straight section. Let's delete this tail. And then we can drag this one out a bit. And we should drag this. I hate splines, or I hate turnouts. I hate junctions on curves. I like the way that they look when you get them right, but man, what a pain. Might need to sneak another. That's gonna make it kind of weird. Oh, you know why? Because, oh wait, maybe not. Okay, I thought that section of track might have been straightened, and that would have made things kind of wonky. Not really loving that. Can we modify this somehow? Let's do this. Get rid of this. Get rid of these. Boom, boom. It's gone. So we've got our junction here. Why don't we do this? Can we get away with connecting it to here? Or is that just essentially creating the same issue, just on a different piece of track? This might work a little bit better. It's like in order to make it work, you have to have the junction be so freaking huge. It just doesn't work for me. Doesn't work for me, man. Yeah, a short straight section of track is usually the way to do it. We can try it again. Let's see. Can we come off of here? What if we just nudge this one this way? We might have to just figure out something else. Sometimes I feel like the turns are just too tight, and there's not a good way to do it. I don't really know if I want to... Sometimes you can do something like this, too. Which might have just solved our issue, maybe? Yeah, I mean, I guess that's not so bad. We get our 3 tracks. Hey, we even could leave this as a stubby, which is kind of cool. Like a defunct piece of track. I kind of like that idea. How can we make this work? Let's see. Invisible track is super useful for stuff like this. And if you make that invisible track straight, then it kind of helps with the bend. I think that this will look better once we get it scenicked. So that invisible straight piece kind of helps shape the bend a little bit. Yeah, so why don't we, just so we can see what this looks like, let me grab the ground texture that we were using over here, and we'll just kind of spread it around. That'll help us see see what we're doing a little bit better. Don't necessarily need to see the grid for this, you know. What's going to be the biggest locomotive using this? Probably just a switcher. It's not going to be anything huge. GP38 maybe, or some kind of a GP unit. Probably a switcher though. Probably a pair of switchers, if I had to guess. Alright, cool. I'm not mad at that. This could be used for some kind of storage or something too. So I like that. Alright, so what we should try to do is work all this other stuff in. So maybe this building doesn't go here. Maybe it jives better over here, which I'm kind of thinking. Let's put it here, and then we've got a little bit more space to work with our junctions and our track. Let's get this where we want it. Oh, that's still my invisible track. Whoops. I was like, why can't I see it? Okay, cool. We got that. Sorry, I gotta keep clearing my throat, guys. Like, it's just allergies. Hey, what up, Sean? How you doing, man? Stupid tag in my shirt. I don't know if you guys can see, I've got my Approach Medium hoodie on and a failed Approach Medium t-shirt. T-shirt I got from Teespring, and I really don't like the quality of it, so at least I could wear it for streaming purposes. The hoodie I made myself too, which I like. I like the hoodie. Wish I could have a million more like it. Okay, So we got something like that there. What I'm kind of picturing in my head is maybe like a series of buildings of switches. So there might be like another one right here, for example. And maybe even this would serve 2 industries. I don't know. Let's see what we have building wise, and then we'll work from there. But I'm kind of imagining like a whole bunch of switching stuff like that. So let's find maybe another building that needs rail service. That's one big building. Or we could always fake it like we've done a million times before. What else? What's over here? How about this guy? Yeah. So something like this. Not hating that. Cool. Let's get this set up the way that we want it also. I gotta change this playlist. Let's try... There's a whole bunch of jazz playlists. Where is it? Big band? How do you guys feel about big band? Let's see how this sounds. Oh no, this song is called For Christmas? No. Santa's Sleigh Ride, is there anything that's not? Let's try this one. No Christmas music right now. I'm over it. Let's see what this let's see what this sounds like. All right. So this might be interesting to have maybe the road parallel where the track is, and then it's going out onto like a wharf. I like that idea quite a bit. Let's see if we can make it work. This kind of reminds me of Caravan Palace. This song, this band. Just got to get this junction to look right. We should probably put a couple engines down also, just to make sure. Oh, and we do have unified driver and surveyor in here. Oh man, I didn't even think that. We could just test it out. We could just test it out right away. Let's do it. Genius idea. What a genius idea. Electro swing, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I could dig it. I got to see Caravan Palace live when I was in Rochester. They did like a show during one of the, they did a live show during one of Rochester's music festivals. It was like a free music festival too. It was like right in downtown Rochester, right in the city streets, and we just sort of stumbled upon it. I was like, oh wow, that was my first time being exposed to electro swing. I was like, wow, this is actually really cool. I like this band, and they were awesome. They were really good live. They were really good live. All right, we need to add switch stands before we can just test that out. Oh, panning around is really laggy. I think I have switch stands over here. Just make it quick for me to grab. I'm using the switch stands without any flags on them, or targets rather, just to keep things easy. All right, do we have any switchers installed here? I'm afraid to look. What is this one? UPY switcher. Pass on that. I don't know if I really don't remember what kind of JR stuff I have installed on here, so good chance I am missing stuff. And we're just gonna sit here and wait for the game to catch up for a minute. Once again, might have to crack my window. I'm gonna crack my window really quick. It's getting hot in here. Just means when a train goes by, it's gonna be really loud in here too. All right. All right, sure, whatever. Let's just use this for now. How do I do this again? Control F1. Control F2. There we go. Actually, I should do Control F1. Go back. Take me back. I should add some boxcars to this. And I'm just using this engine just because it's right there. Probably wouldn't be using 60-foot freight cars here. Sure, whatever. We're just gonna use these. I just want to make sure this isn't too sharp of a turn. Why are we not moving at all? Oh, we're paused. That's why. Yeah, I'd say that this is probably an acceptable curve. Sky the God from Norway, how's it going, man? Always good to have some European folk here. Cool, I think that this is probably a fairly acceptable turn. I'd say it's okay. Control F1 takes me back. All right, great. All right, so then really what we would want to do is grab whatever we're going to use for our wharf. Maybe we could try to use this bridge. I kind of get a feeling that maybe it's not going to be it's not going to be quite the right asset, but yeah, I think it's not. It's just too. It's too much in the water, so we're not going to use that. That's just too much in the water. I do like that. Maybe I could find a use for it some other place, but I think we will use probably one of these two. There was on the. Let me look really quick on the download station. I do recall there being something else over the download station. Hungary. Awesome. Welcome to the stream from Hungary. Could be cool if I use canals. Yeah. I like that idea too. All right, let's see. Let me search by build version so I can get something that's at least... There's a few Sam wharfs. Wharf. Just want to see if there's anything more interesting. These might be interesting. Let me download these. I know you guys can't see what I'm looking at on the download station, but you'll see it in game in a moment. Cannot download. Oh, hey, no, my train's login details. What? I just downloaded a bunch of other stuff though. Oh, is that the download station is down, right? Somebody was telling me that earlier. All right, catch you later, 281C. Thanks for hanging out, man. See you next time. All right, so yeah, I can't do anything on the download station, so we're just stuck with what we've got here. Let's use this one, I guess. Might have to change the height of the water. Maybe it's too high. We might have the water too high at the moment, which is fine. Try to get to the right height that we want. Obviously, we're going to change out this track as well. Yeah, let's lower the water just a little bit. Maybe to there. Maybe up a little bit. Yeah, why not? We'll just go up to here. You guys are telling me the download station is not down, but I'm getting... Let me try again. I get cannot download invalid my trains login details. So let me just check my account, make sure I'm logged in. I did update a whole bunch of stuff, so it's possible. Yeah, I'm just keep getting trains authentication failed, so something's not working. No big deal. Craig Bishop, $20 NZ. Thank you so much, Craig. Really appreciate it. Everybody show some love for Craig in the chat. It's not my internet. I'm live streaming. My internet is fine. All right, where's the street running track? Because that's what we're going to switch to. I know they've been having errors on their end, so it might just be a regional thing. Some people might have it, some people might not. I'm not really even sure what this would look like necessarily, but maybe it would look something like this. I'm talking about the rails specifically. All right, that yeah, it's fine. Let's just start with that. Try to get these things lined up. Now, the only issue, well, I guess we can move the road. The road is not fixed. There's no reason. Yeah, I'll try the DLS again later. It's not the end of the world. If I need something specific, I probably even have it in Tane that I can just export out of Tane. All right, that's lined up pretty decently. This isn't really that wide, though. It's all right. We'll make it work. Yeah, because we can move the road. Will the road fit on here? Do we want the road to actually... Yeah, you know what? We don't need the road to go down it, but we can just have it connect up to it. Trying to get that kind of lined up. All right, I mean, I could live with that. That's fine for now. Obviously, we'll deck it out with some stuff also. Doesn't hurt to save once in a while, right? All right, so we got that sort of worked out. We got to drag this building down a little bit, I believe. Sure, whatever. Let's see, how many more of these do we want? I didn't really want to go any further than this. So maybe we get a couple of buildings on the other side as well, somehow. What are the, not the downtown buildings, what are the other JR ones called? Warehouse? What are they? Industry, okay. Oh, are they not even all installed on here? Oh, I guess they are. Kind of weird. Maybe we could find one or two of these that'll fit in here. I'm trying not to overuse these guys, even though it's really easy to do. Oh, you know what? We need to... That's all right. We'll work it out. I was gonna say we need to add some sidewalks in here too, but we'll get there. We're not there yet. Do we want to go that way with this? Maybe we don't use that one. Or let's do this too. Oh, that's sort of decent looking. I gotta change this song. No lyrics, please. This is not a bad looking. This would be like a cool building to have on the pier. You know what I mean? Maybe not this one in particular, but... Or maybe it would work. I don't know. We could try it. What's the depth of our water here? We need to even that out. I don't know how I missed that. Otherwise, we're gonna have floaty buildings when we move them around. Ah, the Discord. Okay, yeah, I will, let me do that right now. Share the Discord. Make sure you read the rules if you're gonna join the Discord, please. Oh, I always forget how to do this. Invite. I have to edit the invite link. This will expire after... Alright, I'm gonna make it expire after 1 hour. Oh, it's with the lag. Oh my gosh. What is happening? Okay, here we go. Incoming. Yeah, Sean will... You don't want to anger Sean. He's one of the mods in the server. He will make your day very miserable. Yeah, this is gonna be too big for this, but this will definitely work on another dock. Unless there's a way, unless I can come up with a way to widen this one. I would like to widen it, but we're not there yet. We'll figure that out in a minute. Let's see what else we got. This one might not be, it's a little dated looking and a little European looking, but maybe we could use it. That one doesn't look too bad either. That one looks awful. Let's just see if we could find something to... Some of these will be all right for like background buildings. This might be interesting someplace too. Seems a little out of scale. My favorite thing to do. Thumb through. What is this? Thumb through assets. Let's see what we could find. That might be usable someplace. It's like a very appropriate song to be playing while I'm doing this. This thing is interesting. We might be able to make use of that for sure. I wish there was more warehouses that... oh yeah, we could definitely make use of that. I wish there was more warehouses that had the train cars go inside of them. That's always pretty neat. I like that one too. That's a good one. Actually, I like this one a lot. Let's try to... We might need to add a loading dock to it. Where do we want to put this? I don't know if I have those loading dock assets that I have in Tane installed here. We can use that guy. It doesn't look like it, unless it was called something else. Maybe we could use something like this. I don't know. Let's see. Sometimes these things look really flat and not so great, but like once you get some shrubs and some details and stuff on them or around them, they tend to liven up a little bit. Might be able to make this work somehow. How do we want to do this? Maybe not. Could maybe raise up this building. Looks a little too different, I think. Let's see what else we got installed. This is what I need, but it's not. I don't really like this asset. Not my favorite, that's for sure. I could just use something like that. Maybe not that one in particular. Yeah, I might have to get kind of creative. Something like this might work. Or maybe we just don't even use this particular building. Maybe we pick something else. This is going to be too much of a pain. You know, don't have to lock ourselves into something in particular just for the sake of it. Yeah, it could just be this building. Why don't we just do that? Make ourselves, excuse me, a whole lot. Save ourselves a lot of trouble. Yeah, I mean, that'll work out just fine. Let's get our track down. We wanted it to be over here, I think. All right, and once we get a couple of these things down, I'm gonna actually start doing some scenery and making it look nice. Dressing it up a little bit. Stuff that I like to do. Move that out of the way. No, you were supposed to connect. There we go. Straighten that out. Straighten that out. Okay. Move these buildings out of my way. We can delete this piece of track. All right, cool. We're getting getting some cool stuff going on here. Now, do we want to do, we probably want to do another pier someplace too. A lot of times you'll have like, these piers will be like back to back. I gotta add another baseboard over here, don't I? Just add another one. Let's flatten this out. It's too bad there wasn't a way to set a baseboard height right off the bat. I feel like there used to be, like, a long time ago you could. Is that it for this playlist? Where's the music? Oh, there's another one. Okay. Get that all down to the height that we want. And then we could put some water down and we can keep going on with this. Got some little islands here we're gonna have to take care of soon. All right, that's all right. Just want to see something here. Where'd that other one go? We had another. Yes. Okay, so check this out. Here's what I'm thinking. Well, no, that's not gonna work, is it? Because I want to widen that. I want to widen that dock. There's got to be a better way. There's got to be another dock. I might have to try the download station again, just to just to see, because I know I've used some better docks out there that are wider. Like this one that I'm using here is almost better for doing this sort of thing, like a seawall, you know, on the front, which is exactly what I used it for on the P&B. I don't know. I gotta get the height for this one now. Yeah, I mean, that's good for like waterfront stuff right there. I don't use, we're not listening to Spotify right now because I would definitely get a strike copyright claim. So right now I'm streaming music through Epidemic Sound. But I mean, the music that I listen to is not something most people listen to. So I make all my own playlists on Spotify. Or I'll just go down the rabbit hole of like band discovery or something like that and just find all the obscure stuff. That's what I really like about Spotify. What is this? This might work out better, actually. It's kind of... you know what? Let's try it. Screw it. Let's try it. Apparently that height does not match, which is interesting. Just kind of ballpark it for now and see what this looks like. Maybe once we get some ships parked in front of it or something like that, it'll look a little bit better. Really what I want this to be wider. That's what I'm going for here. Let's see. And then maybe we can put this building on here. So... Oh, what do you do at the end, though? There's no end. Come on. I guess we have to... Who made this asset? I'm gonna be so lazy. I'm gonna have to fudge it. Alright, not a big deal, not a big deal. This is all experimental. Right? That's what this is. Just go away. Get out of my way. Let's try lining this up a little bit better. Alright, try to avoid any Z clipping. So now this will be nice that it's a little bit wider, and now we can have room for like putting this building on here, which I think is going to look really great. Right? We can move that like over here. And I have no idea where our rail went. Oh, we're just at the wrong height. That's the problem. That's part of the problem there, Joe. Let's bring this down to, I guess, here. I think we want to go up a little bit. Might be maybe a little bit more. Come on, rotate. It's like the camera gets stuck, like the panning. Where would we want to start? We want to start here, just about. All right, that's kind of neat. Yeah, that's looking cool, and then we can sort of populate this scene a little bit more. I do like the idea of maybe using this building too. Maybe we don't want to use... Yeah, we don't want to use both of these on the same thing, but we can have a couple of docks with different buildings, right? Once we get this sorted out. I like that idea. Let's do that for sure. Just get them straightened out the way that we want. Let's do a quick save. Headphones are hurting my head. They're all worn out. They're so old. All right. That didn't work out the way I wanted it to. That's okay. All right, and we need to do one on the end here also. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna hide this Z clipping by changing the height by 1/10. That should prevent it from doing any Z clipping. Kind of want it to be underneath though, so let's go lower. No, that's going up. What's the height on this other one? 14, so I'm gonna go to 15. So I kind of want it just underneath. There we go. We'll just try to square it up as best as possible. You might want to go down another 1/10. Yeah. 0.16. I mean, that's gonna have to just work. I'll live with it. I mean, I can maybe tweak it a little bit more, but I'll live with it. Okay, that's not terrible. And now we could even, I mean, would we even want to pull the road out? Probably not. It's just kind of the road turns into this and continues on. That's how that's going to work. Cool. All right, so do we want to have a couple more of these, right? Track-wise. We have to determine how wide, how much space do we need? So like, what kind of boats would be coming in here? Fishing boats, probably. So they're not super huge, right? We have a lot of stuff like this size. We're not talking about having big freighters or anything like that coming in here. So stuff like this, maybe our Alaska fishing vessel would be the largest, but mostly some small fishing boats. Wow, that's a nice model. Could use some better textures, but that's pretty cool. All right, so then if that's the size that we're going for, you know, we could probably go about that narrow, so let's get this out here again. Yeah, maybe a small tug too, tugboat. don't know if I have any installed on here, maybe. Yeah, I mean, they're not much... Not really much of a difference in size. Yeah, I mean, that looks good to me. Remove the grid from under the water. Yes. Good idea. What do we want to use underneath? Let's just grab a texture. I don't know what any of these are off the top of my head, so I have to kind of look. We want something sort of dark. Maybe what we want is like the city texture. But maybe like this one. We'll just use that for now. Music is too loud? Yeah, I could turn it down a little bit. There you go. This is definitely not the right texture for this, but whatever, it's gonna have to work. Man, this is still laggy, and this is on a 10-meter grid, too. Or maybe not. Maybe that was a 5-meter grid. Now this is definitely a 10-meter grid. Yeah, that's the other thing. I guess we can lower the... that's gonna screw up our... Yeah, let's lower it. We might as well lower it now, right? Maybe we want to go like -5 or something. So that's gonna screw up the height of our building and all that kind of stuff. I forgot that I just set the height just sort of really quick. Maybe even deeper than that. Yeah, luckily that doesn't affect our spline height. But yeah, it definitely should have been done. I should have done that earlier. Now we're just gonna sync everything. We'll try a different texture too, maybe. -10 to be safe, you think? All right. Okay. We'll go down to -10. Sink all of our ships and all of our buildings and fix it. I gotta see what other texture assets that I have installed here. Yeah, mud would be definitely really good. All right, that's good for now. Nothing's showing up. There it goes. Need something kind of dark. That is definitely not dark. We'll try this one, I guess. I mean, we're gonna mix it and stuff, but just for now, just so we're not looking at the grid. These PBR textures probably make things go a little bit slow too. Yeah, it's definitely the 5-meter, 10-meter grid, because I know there's the 2 different grids are right here. That's the boundary. definitely still a noticeable amount of lag between texturing the 5 meter, which is what I'm doing here, and texturing a 10 meter, which is what I'm doing here. Oh well. This is just again, just a quick texture to throw down so we're not staring at the grid. But yeah, that gravel at the bottom is kind of distracting. Black? Everybody's telling me black. All right, let's try black. Pitch black or black? Or do we want to go with something with like a little texture? Maybe pitch black. Is this pitch black? Pitch black looks pretty decent. Oh, these down here are textures too? Oh, that one is. This one might be the best bet. You guys are right. I should listen to you more often. There we go. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Much faster on the 10 meter grid. Much faster. All right, that's enough. That's good. We can work with this. Yeah, that looks a million times better. Thank you for that recommendation, by the way. All right. What am I doing? This might be kind of interesting to do. Wait, that's the one. We're starting to do another one over here. We sank our building. We gotta bring him back up. Oh man, I gotta take out my contacts soon. I might have to take a break in a couple minutes to take out my contacts. So this might be good to have some kind of a loading dock on here. So let's try to plan for 2 tracks and a loading dock, because I think that'll be super interesting. And we should be able to just apply the height. So I think it might be cool maybe to have, well, I guess we should get the rest of this laid out first, right? So we know what kind of width we're working with. Which way does it go? Go this way? The only problem with doing this is now I can't see the grid, but it's all right. So we'll make this one a little bit longer. Maybe out to here. Okay, good. And then let's put this building like right up against the edge, maybe. That might be kind of neat. Let's bring it down though. There's a door on that side. Is there a door on this side? So let's flip this because it would make more sense. Whoa, where are you pivoting? Wow, they didn't even center this asset. We're going to flip it this way because that big garage door looks like it would be better to have facing inland rather than outland. But I do want this one kind of far down. We could do something like that. Or do we want to bring it all the way up to the edge? Might be kind of cool to bring it all the way up to the edge. Like that. Kind of into that. Oh, but now we're too far down. Dang it. That might be close enough. Sure, why not? So then I'm thinking we would have our track. Wherever the... I don't know where the end of it is. Let's just delete it. We had that other loading dock asset. Not loading dock, but like ramp. Maybe not this one. Didn't we have another one? Where did it go? Oh, we had this wharf asset. Oh, well, this is just like a piece, right? This isn't a spline. Yeah, that wouldn't have really done us too good because I'm not gonna place like 300 of those things to get like the right length of it. We could just use this. We'll just use a couple of these. Get it up about the right height. And I'm just gonna ignore the fact that there's no, I don't know, there's no warehouse door or anything like that. Let's just forget about that for a minute. Although we could add them. Maybe we'll try to do that. I want to try to make some more progress on the overall build first, though, before I start adding that kind of stuff in. What height is this? Minus 20. I'm gonna make sure that I'm able to match it. Just gonna do something like that. JR loading dock door. It's probably right there, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that looks like that would be for a truck, though. There are some other doors I can grab. I'll find them. I mean, we could do something like this. What I'm gonna have to do though is... Oh, we're building on the session layer. That's okay. We'll just merge everything. I don't know how that happened. That's fine. What I'm gonna have to do though is create a new layer from buildings. And move this onto it, and this, and this. Oops. And that way I'm not accidentally moving them. We'll lock that layer. I don't know, we can add something like this, which doesn't seem to be quite the right size, so maybe we could double it. I hate when you go to grab an asset and it's like, it doesn't match up to where your cursor is. I mean, I don't know, something like that could work. There might be another door that works better. I don't know, let's see. Got these, garage door. Just a little tiny mini door. That might be interesting. Oh yeah, these JPK factory doors. That's kind of originally what I was thinking. I think they're a little out of scale though. You know, like, that would be kind of cool. I kind of like that purple one though. I might go with that purple one. This is also an idea. Maybe we'll try this one actually. Although those do match. All right, well, let's just delete that. Let's see what this looks like. I'm gonna go try not to get too down the rabbit hole of just perfecting this for the sake of it right now. We really shouldn't be focusing on detail stuff at the moment, but here we are. That still doesn't seem like it's the right size. I don't know about that. Let's undo all that. Bring me back the two that I made. Let's just leave that for now, I guess. It's too tall, you think, on this one? Drop it down halfway. We could do that. I mean, maybe we should... Do I have any people? Could just test out the scale with a person. That might be the way to do it. Oh yeah, that's okay. I can live with this door. That makes sense. Wow, this scale of this is way different than I was thinking in my head. I think that might work. All right, so let's get our track where we wanted it and continue to build this scene, because it'd be nice to why is this not the right level? It'd be nice to get some detailing done, or actually feel like we're getting a scene fully completed today. Oh, this is gonna be a pain because I can't see where the spline is. Oh man. All right, Terry Bolden, good seeing you. Thanks for stopping by. See you in the next one, man. See you on Instagram. Not that this is the type of freight car that would be here, just trying to check the spacing. Do I have a boxcar and easy grab? What is this? NASA. I don't know where that came from. Man, I definitely got to take out my contact lenses. Yeah, that looks like it's too close. I'm gonna move it away just a little bit. Maybe to about here. Something like that. Woo. Okay, and then where do we want this track to go? If I can get it. Maybe something like that. I don't know if you guys can hear the train conductor out there on the PA. Is that straight? That looks like that's straight. All right, so wait a minute. We got to bring it all the way down here, though. So let's see if we can kind of copy. What is going on here? Look at this. I'm dragging around the spline point for the track and it's not. Ay. I'll give it a second to catch up, I guess. Come on. What do I do with this? Oh my god, there we go. I love how I gotta work from way up here. And why is this? Wait a minute. Very confused. Looks like we might be able to connect it right around here. Oh, it's all right. Yeah, I think that looks okay. We could delete all these other doors too while we're at it. Cuckoo. And then we're gonna get our track to get our switch track. Which of course did not connect where I wanted it to. Can I see it this way? Oh my god, this is so annoying. Did that connect? What is happening? What is going on right now? I hit the undo button too many times. think there's a piece of track in here somewhere hidden. I think that's what's happening. Let's just, nope. Not delete that. What happened to this piece of track now? What is going on? Oh my, this is just... I don't know what's happening right now. We got track. Is this a missing piece of track? Now I don't even know. I guess it's, maybe I deleted that on accident. I must have deleted that on accident. All right. Let's try this again. I want to grab on that end piece, connect it to like here. That didn't connect where I wanted it to, but I will take it. I will take it. Okay. We got that. Take a sip of wine after that one. Okay, I like that. That's good. Great. Moving on. My gosh. Let's add a road. I don't know what the right height is for that. We'll call that it. How's that? Fabulous. Okay, so I want to start at least populating some of this area. No, what happened to this building? Did I not adjust that before? Whatever. All right, I'm not even gonna do this other dock over here right now because like I don't know if I can do another one of those. Let's try to get a couple more buildings down and maybe like detail this a little bit. We've been streaming here for 2 hours now. Okay. Okay. LTG, what up, buddy? How's it going, man? Curve seems a little sharp. Yeah, it's sharp, but I mean, this is kind of an industrial area, so I think we might be okay. This is going to be a way bigger map than I was planning for, I think. That's okay. All right, let's populate some of this space with some stiff. Where's all my buildings? I wanted to use, like, some of these would be pretty good. So I'd like to get at least a little bit of scenicking done. Is this on a pier? This is on a pier too, or on a dock. Ugh, that's a pain. So we can't use that here. That's really meant to be like out here somewhere. Which is fine, I'll make use of that somehow. I didn't realize that that's what it was. I really wanted it in that spot. This is a cool building too, might be a little big. Maybe we could do... Might be kind of a cool, like, just straight up waterfront building. We'll just rough that in. Maybe it doesn't even go there. Maybe it goes... Or, you know, it could go on here. Might be too big. Let's just see. Let's just audition that, as they say in the film world. Let's audition it. It could be cool. I don't like that the road drives right into it. But we can change where the road is. So I'm okay with that. Is this the right height or is this bigger? Oh, it's way bigger. And what are these things? Are these some kind of chutes? Would this be like a grain terminal? What do they call this building? BM Warehouse Bikov. So it's not American. Could be cool. It's a possibility. What about these guys? That's also on a pier or a dock or whatever. So that kind of goes with this thing. Not the end of the world. We might just get stuck using a whole bunch of JR buildings. Oh, we do have this. This is a great warehouse. This is a good one. This might be a good one to kind of bridge the gap here. Although it's too wide. Can we fudge that somehow? Yeah, we absolutely can. We can do this. Let's do this. Oops, didn't mean to click that. I don't know if that's gonna be the right... No, it's not. Let's get the distance there, or the height. Start trying to tie some of this together, you know. Of course, forever grabbing the spline that I don't want to grab. So we could do something like that. It's the height here, it's just 0, right? Let's just bring that up, and then... Is that on land? Yes. Yes. Okay. So that could work. Could do that. We got our switch track there. We could throw a couple JR buildings around. Let's see, what do we got that would fit? Oh, we gotta remember, before I forget, we gotta add a sidewalk. And then we should probably also decide if we're gonna leave this as a spline road or if we're gonna make this into a non-spline road. I think I'm gonna do a 9-spline road actually, so we're gonna do that also. See if we can get this road kind of to some degree of completion. Set the height of that so it matches. J-Class is asking if I like bagels. Yes, I like bagels. Yeah, I like everything bagels or onion bagels are good. Pumpernickel. Those are some of my favorites for sure. And there ain't nothing quite like a New York bagel for sure. It really... Oh, wow, wait, is this a turn here? I can't break that piece. You really can't get them like that any other place. There really is something very special about it. I believe it's the water from the Catskills that makes it so unique. All right, we got kind of like a little scrunched up piece of track there, or sidewalk, but it's not the end of the world. I can live with it. Okay, great. Let's delete this road now. Perfect. Love it. Save it. Cool. All right, let's lay this down quick. Oh, you know what would be great? Are these... Yeah, nice. Lots of lag. Are these PBR textures though? No. I was gonna say there's some like nice like paver. I don't think that there's any PBR ones. Like, oh, this... I'm thinking of some kind of like laid stone or something like that. It's not a big deal. Thought it'd be worth checking out. I think this is what we were using. And of course, we'll have to adjust the height for the crossing, which is not a big deal. And what we need are some power lines. And I think I used the Laurel line lines mostly. Let's find... Yeah, that one looks nice. We'll put them over here. Actually, we'll put them on this side. No, let's put them on this side. I have absolutely no idea how these would continue down here, but we will try and find out. Can I get the height here? Would it just be 0? It should just be 0, right? I guess in theory you wouldn't even have to go the whole length of that, because if this is the only building, it would just go... Sure, why not? Let's just put it to there for now. I just wanted to get something down. All right, cool. Let's try to get the height, the right height for the road here. So if this is supposed to be, right now we're at 0.6. We probably want to go 0.10. Maybe 1.8. Okay, that's pretty good. Because then we're going to put the crossing things down. Okay. Try to get it off of the sidewalk here. Doesn't have to be perfect, because we are going to put down those crossing things. I just don't want it on the sidewalk. There we go. What are we looking for? Crossing. Do we want these ones? I always thought that these ones look kind of weird. We'll just do these. Can we get away with 2? No, we need 1 in the middle. Concrete ones, you think would look better? I feel like that those are two. What are these? Are these concrete? What is this? wood. I feel like the concrete ones are just too new. I mean, I feel like you wouldn't really see concrete ones in an industrialized area. The power lines, I don't know. I walk into power poles all the time on the sidewalk. All the time. So, I mean, maybe some places are a little bit different than others. Oh wait, I didn't want to clear that. Yeah, let's change this music. Let's see, what else can we listen to? Let me go back to genres. You want to listen to bagpipes? Let's see what this is. I'm not going to put my expectations too high for this playlist, but... Alright, so let's put up some crossbucks. Now, question for you guys is where would the crossbuck be? Would it be... It'd be over here, I think, right? On the inside of the... On the inside of the sidewalk? I'm never sure. Like, whenever I'm placing signs, I'm like, would it go over here? Maybe we will move those power lines a little bit, actually. And then what we could do... I'll show you. I love doing stuff like this. You'll see. You're gonna love it. Yeah, we'll move them just to the inside of the sidewalk. That's fine. Let's do this. I always love doing this. This is a good opportunity to do something unique. There we go. Love it. Love stuff like that. Super cool. Nice little detail to have. D-Bev or D&T music? Let me see. Let me go to my playlists. My music? Is that what I'm under? Do I have... I don't know if I have a playlist specifically... I do have a playlist for the D-Bev. Not really sure what's on here, but... see what it sounds like. Street signs go between the curb and the sidewalk, if that's what you asked. Okay, well, yeah, here we are. What era are we modeling? It's like gonna be mostly modernish. 90s, 2000s. Cool, I'm alright with that for now. What I do want to do is chew up this road considerably. And maybe we want to move this building over a bit as well. Give ourselves a little breathing room. And I'm thinking maybe... maybe we want to have enough room for trucks to park over here. Do we have that kind of space? I don't know if we have that kind of space to work with. Nah, because we're getting awfully close to the track there. All right. Not the end of the world. That's fine. We'll make do with something else. What was I gonna do? Oh, I was gonna just start adding some... Should probably put our base texture down first before. Abandoned tracks? Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely mix some more in there. You guys know how I feel about abandoned stuff, so there won't be any shortage of that. We just haven't gotten that far yet. I'm trying to get like the main part of this. Just trying to get some of this done. So it actually feels like I'm making progress, because right now I don't feel like I'm making any progress. That's annoying for me. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? We'll have to... I kind of love how these PBR textures affect the height, too. We'll have to find a way to kind of hide that a little bit. What I do want to do is try something here, which I haven't done. And I don't trust that I can do it. I don't trust that I'm going to like it, either. What is this called? Yarn Sidewalk, or Yarnish. Let's just see if this is even gonna work. Where is it? Do I not have it? There's a like a sidewalk cutout for these things to connect to. That's an end ramp. Is this it? This is what it is? Sidewalk driveway cut, 8 meter. Yeah. I'm just trying to decide. Oh, I can't. Oh no, that's rolling. Is it going to be noticeable enough to bother with that? Or would I be better off? Yeah, I'm not going to waste my time. That's just going to be super tedious for little payoff. What I will do, we could do this. Because I've definitely seen this. We'll just kind of make some generic cutouts. We'll have to make some adjustments, but we just cut out a few sections here. The height. I should have adjusted the height before I did that, because then it would have just been global. Not a big deal. So I've definitely been in parts of Brooklyn where it's like, where's the sidewalk supposed to go? I'm gonna have to add... Let's see. Need to add some points here and there. Not that I don't want this that high, but I did want it to kind of go through there. Just have to add a whole bunch of spline points to this stupid, so it doesn't like bend. You get like these weird bendy, curvy pieces, arches. Let's try to get it to the right height and then we'll fix the rest. Get rid of this one in the middle. No, we need that one in the middle. Something like that, I guess, maybe? Sure, why not? Doesn't have to be perfect. Sidewalks are extremely imperfect. So I'm not super concerned about that. I would like it to maybe make some semblance of sense, but that's fine. That'll work. What track am I using here? I'm gonna have to take a quick break in a moment. This is... Can I grab it? I'm not even on the track tab. JR number 4, 132 pound. It's a nice track, but in Trains 2019, as you zoom out, it just disappears, which is incredibly annoying. Kinda hoping that it's just a bug that'll get patched soon enough. But might not be so lucky. Okay, so... Yeah, this is looking kind of neat. Let me take a quick break. Let me save this. And then when I come back, we'll continue on. We'll place some more buildings down in here, but I'll be right back in un momento.
Why won't you tell me something new? You waited for someone to save you and left me all alone. I wanna tell you something new. You drove us both into a wall, but the only hurt was me. It's the longest night of my life, and the longest goodbye I've cried. I drive away into the night.
Okay, I'm back. What is the name of the song that's playing right now? This song is Tell Me Something New by Well and Psych. The one that just played before this. Oh, my mouse is not working. That's not good. The one that was before this. Where are we? Life's Passing Me By. So I don't know which one you were asking about, but. Alright, let's get back at it. Is that volume too loud? Let me turn it down a little tiny bit. Alright, cool. Let's see if we could jazz up this area a little bit more. Utah belt, I don't really have any interest in the Utah belt, to be perfectly honest with you. Maybe one day I will, but right now, not really. All right, let's see if we can sort of get this area to a little bit more feeling of completion. I think that that would be really good. Got myself another beverage. Cape May Lager. I usually have a strict no alcohol during live stream policy, but I'm making an exception for the consequences, not the consequences, the circumstances that are going on right now. This is not a normal thing for me to do. Don't you worry. I love this building, so I'm going to keep that one there. Let's see what else we could bring in. I mean, we're probably going to end up using all of the, all these JR Industries. Oh, YouTube's giving me an error here. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. All right, let me know if that becomes an issue, and I'll go plug in. Right now, like I said, I'm on Wi-Fi, so if you guys are getting a lot of buffering issues or something like that, let me know, and I'll go plug it in. Not a problem at all. So I think it might be cool to... I know that there's another pretty nice JR warehouse. That I've used quite a bit that would fit right up against the water here. This one's pretty good. I definitely like this. Yeah, I wish I could put a playlist together for you guys somehow of everything that I use, but I can't. I don't think I'm allowed to do that with Epidemic Music. I think that they don't like that. Like, I couldn't just put together like a playlist video of everything and then just put it up for you guys to listen to. If I can, I'll do that for sure. I also, some of you guys don't know this, but I do modify some of the music that I use. So, for example, the intro song for the Dayton and Troy, I pulled that song apart and modified it completely. So I do that occasionally. Where would this go? Let's see how this looks. And I did it with a few other videos too. The Dry Brook in Esopus Valley, the sounds of the Dry Brook. That route I did that, or that video I did that with as well. How do we want to do this? Maybe we have this go this way. Yeah, I could lay out like what songs I use for my videos, like someplace. Not a bad idea. Lay it out in Discord or something. This building might not want to go there. Maybe it will. I don't know. Let's try to focus for a second. Just trying to leave some breathing room between these buildings, that's all. I think that could be fine. This might be kind of neat. This reminds me of the Dry Brook right here, actually, right in the yard. Right in town. Where there's that abandoned spur that goes up into town. Because that's exactly, I think I used these exact same buildings in that spot too. What I was going to say is that this could be kind of a cool parking lot. We could try that. Maybe this track cuts through the parking lot or like along the edge of the parking lot. Let's give that a try. Let's work that in. Let's switch out the track first. We'll need to use our street running track. And we'll just go one spline point at a time so that way we don't lose the shape and the contour of this, because I like it. There we go. Train soundtrack featuring songs from the PNB, Dayton and Troy, and the Conway, and the T-Bev. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I'll look into that. It seems like you guys would like a video like that, or like a playlist. So I'll certainly look into that to see if maybe there's a way I can just put something together and maybe take a whole bunch of I have all of my cinematic clips for every video I've made, so maybe I could just put a whole bunch of those together and do something like that. Just put a soundtrack underneath. There won't be any like railroady noise or anything like that. It'll just be music underneath my cinematics from days past. It's not a bad idea. It's a good idea. Because I'm still technically making a video, you know. I don't know, whatever their whatever their constraints are for that, but oh, do we want to have a sidewalk here? We probably want to have a sidewalk here. So again, I think what we'll do is do another hand-laid road. And I think that this main road is on a bend too, so that's going to start to complicate things. We'll make it work though. All right, YouTube, I get it. I see your error message. Can you go away? No, it just wants me to... All right, whatever. Move that window back. Joe DJ as well, general voice in the general voice channel. That'd be kind of fun. That would be funny. I've never done anything like that. Now let's see. This sidewalk would probably go all the way to here, I would think. Go right up to the seawall. Just make sure it's lined up here. This is where this is going to get complicated. Delete that. Okay, I have to leave a little piece of that in there. Remove that, and then what is the height on this? So that's a decent height. Match that. Match that up. I hope that keeps the continuity of this bend. I think it will, so we'll see. And then I think we can delete this road. Throw these down again. 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Oh, of course, we've got a junction like right here. That makes things fun. There's also some songs that I used in some of my videos that have lyrics that I just deleted, because I can take the tracks and I can get the stems so that I can just split it up. That's how I edit the songs and like remix them. But there's definitely some songs that I've used in my videos that had vocal tracks that I'm like, nope, I like the song, but I can't have vocals. I can't be talking over vocals, so delete them out. Okay, let's get our road texture down. So I actually kind of feel like maybe this... Oh, we need to change this height too. We might just end that right there. Maybe with the track also might be better to do this. There we go. That makes more sense. And we can just put those back. All right, that's cool. Let's get the height that I had set over at this one. 18. Just try to bring that up a little bit so it's not like such a huge ramp. There it is. That's the theme song right there. Good song. All right, we got that. Let's add another set of power lines. Now, what are the ones? Maybe some. There's one of them that is just it's like one line. Maybe we use number 6 or 7. Let's do 6. Do we want to do the same trick here? I don't know if we do. Why can't I connect to this? Come on. What is going on here? Why can I not connect to my... I'm clicking on this. It's not letting me connect. I guess we'll just do... whatever. We're gonna have to fudge it. Where would this go? Over here? Why not? Put that over there. That's kind of interesting. All right, so let's start trying to make some sense of some of these areas. Let's place a couple more buildings down, and then let's sort of make this area look cool. I do like this building. And it's kind of the right size and shape to just sort of get squeezed in here. Guess we're not on a perfect angle. Nope, that's okay. Doesn't have to be. That's true. We need more. We would need more power line poles. Excuse me, had a burp. Yeah, so let's see. We would need 3-phase. You are correct. So that's number 6. So we'll do this one. stretch it over to here. I wish there was a better way to connect some sort of wire to a building, but it just doesn't. You can do it. It's just not easy. Well, that's the end of that playlist. I do have one for the Dayton and Troy. It's only got 3 songs on it, but let's see what we got. Okay, cool. Yeah, why not? Let's just do the same little neat little trick. It'd be nice if there was just like a floating rail head, or what do you call it, crossbuck, without the pole. Same with like stop signs and stuff like that. I like putting stop signs on telephone poles or whatever else is kind of handy. So it'd be nice to maybe have an asset one day that was just a floating piece. The music is echoing? Is it echoing for anybody else? It shouldn't be. On my end, at least. Throw a bumper down here. We could do... I was gonna say we put down like an abandoned section of rail connecting through somewhere in here, but we won't do that right now. The music is echoing? What? Why is that? Is the music coming out of my speakers? Okay, let me mute my mic. You guys tell me if it's... Was it still echoing when I muted my mic? Yeah, you might be hearing something just in the song itself. It's weird. Okay, what are we gonna do? So maybe let's slide this building down a little bit. Down that way. Might be cool to have... Move this guy over here. Let me try something. Tell me... well, when the music starts again. Tell me if you hear it now. Echoing. Or if you just don't hear music at all. Good old D&T song. No echo. No echo. Okay. So it must have been, there's a little button on here that sort of sends out certain things that I'm playing, or I don't know. I have not fully understood how this mixing board actually mixes things, because I'm used to looking at things in an analog perspective. And since this is a digital mixing board, it kind of just takes everything and mixes it together. And then I kind of sort of control some of it. It's really weird. Very strange. It's a good song, though. Let's see if we can kind of make some kind of a fence here. And this would have to be like an enormous gate. That's not going to span that. Whatever. We'll just leave it open. It's not a big deal. All right. So we got that kind of going. Let's cut out the sidewalk over here a little bit. Let me clear that. Let's make some space for trucks to maybe come in here. Would be interesting. This might be a little bit too much, so maybe we want to move this. And I think that's it for that playlist. What do we got here? This one is titled Epic Cinematic. We'll see what this plays. We'll move that. We need to get some other sort of structure over here. Could always just do this. This always works. I don't want to get too into like kit bashing anything right now, but I might have to. This might be a decent building. So yeah, what we'll do is we're gonna we'll make some of this for trucks, truck storage, truck parking, truck unloading, that kind of thing. I'm just trying to feel out like what the space is gonna be. Trucks coming through here, it'd be kind of weird. Move this down a little bit more. Let's see if we can kind of divide out this property a little bit. Maybe it goes from here. So we got something like that. It's okay. This could have like some smaller trucks in there, and that'll fit nicely. Oh, we got that. Let's put a fence over here also. Let's do a not rusty one. Oh, my nose is dry and itchy. Put this fence here. Kind of connect it to this building. And we'll start shaping this up. Detailing this. Oh, why is this fence having rendering issues? Come on, I love this fence. I don't want to not use it. Ugh. But the rusty one seems to be fine, right? Whatever, we'll use the rusty one. Now the problem is it's definitely not any clearance there. We could skinny up this sidewalk a little bit. Why not? Just want to make sure that we have enough clearance for for our freight cars to go by. Just drag that up for now. That's cool. I wonder if there's another building we could throw in here. Where's my... We can use one of my brownstone buildings, maybe? Yeah. All right. Let's grab maybe one of these. There's one that's like super beat up. This one. Comes another chooch. Put this guy here. Maybe we could do another one also. I think there's another one that's a little... Why not this one? Why not? And then we can decorate these up a little bit. I love these buildings, man. I've been waiting so long for assets like these. Seriously. Maybe we don't... We'll just do one. It's fine. Move our fence over to about here. I can't remember fonts. Stone fence. I'm trying to remember what fence I used in my when I built my little test scene for this. Definitely not that. We might have to just revisit that. That's fine. That could wait. Figure out the rest of this is gonna look like in here. That's what I'm struggling with right now. I'm thinking maybe it's got a little bit of a door there. I always look to see what kind of, you know, doors or gates or whatever might be on the back of a building. I think this might be best suited just to be sort of dirt. Instead of asphalt. That's kind of what I'm thinking. This could all just be grown in a little bit. Maybe I think we're gonna switch the track back. Switch it back to the what we're using here instead of like the rail only stuff. Keep that, and then that'll maybe give us a chance to use the fence here. I don't think we need that spline point. And then this one could be straight. Maybe we do need that spline point. All right, yeah, I mean, that's fine. Let's try to get a little scenery in here. Throw a couple road markings down and then throw some scenery in, and then I think we'll call it pretty good for this spot. The railroad that's outside my window is Jersey Transit. Oh, yeah, we get one freight train a week that comes by on Thursdays, and that's it. Okay. What are we doing, Joe? What are we doing? Oh, that's right. We're in 19, so we've got the grass that we can use. So we're definitely gonna try that. I do want to grab some of these road markings real quick. I don't want angled parking. I just need regular parking. We'll just throw it over here. We're definitely gonna dirty this up pretty good. These city street, whatever this is, city street? Yeah, city street textures. Woo! Love them. S. Myers, good stuff, man. Excellent, excellent job with these textures. I want more. I want so many more. Although I don't know what other ones you would need. But they just look fabulous. Really, really game changer. For me, at least. When it comes to doing like handmade roads and the like. These are just fabulous, phenomenal. These bigger cracked ones are kind of good too. They're a little bit tougher to work with, I think. That's a good start. Why not? Great start. All right, let's try to get some sort of ground texturing happening here, so it kind of feels like we made some kind of progress. No, the freight train. We have the Jersey Transit passenger trains are constantly running out there. It's the freight train that CSX Norfolk Southern operate. They only come through every Thursday, once a week. Which grass do we want to use? And do I want this to be... Yeah, whatever. You have to think about like ballast color too. See what our options are here for trees and shrubs. I always go to my go-to ones. I'll just hide the fact that there's a door over there. Put that there. What is this? Some kind of grass? Something that doesn't quite look right. Oh, this is telling me I should save. Let's save that. 2 hours, 53 minutes. All right, I'm going to go for another, 7 minutes. We'll see what we can get done in 7 minutes, and I'm going to wrap this up. And then you guys have a video tomorrow to look forward to on the multiplayer surveyor. And then another video on Friday for the P&B. And then I don't have anything else in the queue after that, but I kind of have an idea of what I'm doing. More WKNS videos on the horizon for sure. I really want to do some kind of a, like a route, not a route feature, but trains community feature or something like that, community spotlight, something or another, just to show off like some of the nice routes that I've found on the download station and that sort of deal. So actually, if you guys know of anything that is worth my time to look at, shoot me a DM or something like that, or leave me a comment below and let me know what routes are out there, or it doesn't even have to be a route, like assets or anything like that that look really cool that you guys like, that you think everybody should know about. Could be rolling stock or a locomotive or something like that. Third party or download station, any of that would be great. Let me know, because that's a series that I could definitely get videos out really quick that I think would probably resonate pretty well in the community. Good content. Helps support other people, you know? All right, let's try to put down some of this Grazi. I keep wanting to say Grazi. It's Turf Effects. Quarantine Beta 2. Let's see what this looks like. Looks like nothing. Why is nothing happening? There it goes. Do we have to just turn up the... I guess we gotta just turn up the sensitivity a little bit. More sensitivity? It just seems like it's really slow. Oh wow, no, it's just... There's a lot of it there, it's just you can't see it from far away. Ah, interesting. Oh, this is kind of a cool viewpoint. Look at that. That looks really cool. Like once this scene is done and you can kind of see the... Oops. Oh, let me go into the drone camera. Let's just check that out again. Like once this is a little bit more complete, that's kind of cool with the seaport in the background there. Some of the boats. Yeah, that's going to be cool once everything's detailed. I like this. Yeah, this is going to be pretty neat. I dig it. All right, let me try to squeeze in a couple more little shrubs or something. Might need to add in a couple trees. We should probably add some kind of ballast under the track also. What is this? Some of these I don't really know what they look like. That's a nice little tree. Let's put this nice little tree over here. Another one. Yeah, let's put this guy back here maybe a little bit. What do we want to use for ballast? I think I have one saved. Maybe? Have I ever considered streaming on Twitch? Yeah, I have actually, and I've just been too lazy to get it set up, I guess. I've never taken the time to go get it done. But there is a way that I can stream both on Twitch and YouTube, so I might look into that at some point. I don't really know at this point if there would be much of a benefit for me to stream on Twitch, but it could be beneficial. I don't know. That was the end of that playlist. Let's check this one. Before I need to do this, I really don't like that just goes out to... What's the one? There's one without a curb. Maybe not. Yeah. I don't like that this stairway just kind of goes right down into nothing. So let's... lower that down a little bit. And there's a bunch of grass growing through it. I'll have to figure out what to do about that. Not too worried. But yeah, I think that this is probably a good stopping point for today. We're at 3 hours. I think we made some progress. We definitely got the seaport kind of laid out a little bit. We laid a whole bunch of track. Laid a whole bunch of buildings. We got the start of our docks at our piers here. We're going to add some more. I have a feeling that I'm probably going to extend the route further up this way, which is not what I anticipated doing. But I think that's probably what we're going to end up doing. And we'll continue to add more industries along this little mini yard here. And definitely off of our street trackage. I definitely want to have a whole lot of tracks, you know, doing crazy stuff like this where it comes off and switches up into a building like off to the side like that. A lot of that kind of stuff still to come. I'm not going to make videos on this route. This is just going to be live stream only, or you know, when I'm bored I'm looking for something else to do. But for the most part I'm just going to keep this down to the live stream stuff. But I think it's going to be a pretty cool build. I'm looking forward to completing it eventually. And actually like really getting into some of the details. I think there's going to be a lot of fun. Once we get a little bit more of this laid out, it should be really cool to detail, a lot of fun. And since it's going to be a small build, I think we could probably really just pretty much detail it to death without having to worry too much about frame rates and stuff like that, tanking. But I think that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out on this kind of rainy, wet Saturday afternoon. I hope you guys stay safe, stay indoors, wash your hands, try not to touch your face, stay healthy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, I'll put the Discord link in here right now, actually. So anybody who wants to join the Discord, you're welcome to. Just make sure you read the rules. All right, everybody, stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.